we are rolling. Yeah, we are rolling. I've just got a notification to say I'm live, so that's good. So now we will give it a moment or so, and hopefully some people will come and join. And then we can get on with exploring the rest of this island. And make sure that people are aware of it. So yeah, tweet has been sent out. Okay. Right. Okay, so this beautiful water. Right, so I am on a boat. So those of you that maybe didn't see the last episode or missed the end, I came into this boathouse and I opened up this section and then I did this puzzle and then this boat appeared. And the boat has a map of the island. So it means we can now go and explore, but we've also got an idea of the island as a whole. There's quite a lot of stuff on here, so... Hey Shadow, how's it going, man? Heard a plea for assistance. Yes. Yeah, I've just literally just started, so... It's just doing my talking to myself thing. Just saying about how I have this boat. And it has a map of the island, so we can get a better idea and a better sense of what there is out here and things like that. I'm trying to work out though whether there's a you are here thing, whether it's that white thing at the top is where we are at the moment. So I'm not sure, because that there on the right looks a bit like a jetty. I'll just let you struggle before I help, see if you can figure some stuff out. Haha. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. How's the latency, by the way, just for my interest, because I got feedback last time that there was a bit of a delay between the messages, or me talking, the messages coming through, etc. Is it coming through okay? Is there much of a gap? Okay, yeah, so I'm not sure if those blocks there, the three, like the L shape, is where we are. That looks kind of like a jetty. But then that there looks sort of like the river. So I'm wondering if this is, we are here. I don't know. But basically, before we go off on the boat, as we're here, I want to see if I can, oh, I'm not going to be able to, am I? Oh no, yes I am. No, it's alright. Do I have to cross the bridge though? Will it not let me cross? Oh no, I can cross the water. So yeah, because we couldn't get down to this building, to this, whatever it is, church, and I thought, okay, I can cross the river, and obviously, last episode, we spent lots of time in that forest trying to work out how to open all this stuff up. So now I'm here, I can have a look around. So that goes across the water. Where does it go to? Oh, it keeps going. It goes all the way in here. So what's in here that it's attached to then? Oh, there's an upper level. Okay. So there must be a ladder or something. Yeah, there's some puzzles up there. Oh, there's a down... Oh, I didn't even notice this. Okay, so I think we're going to have to turn this on. which will then allow us to do something with this upper part. Ah, okay, so there's 2 puzzles here. And that's it. Oh, and there's a staircase at the other end as well. Right, okay, so we have one that's got stars, black and white stars, and another one that has some of those Tetris blocks. They're not the same though, because this one's got gaps in it. Okay, let's see if we can work out. Maybe it's something to do with the... no. Maybe this way? No, that's not going to work either. No. Hey, how's it going, man? Nice to have you along. And hello again, Shadow. I assume you're not saying hello to me. Okay, so... it's going to be something to do with these, isn't it? But the thing is, it's clearly not... Is it something like that? No. See, because I've got to go past the white stars regardless of what I do, so... Things like this previously, it was a case of like cordoning them off. I think you can't cross where it's broken on the left. Right, okay. So you think that maybe it's like a copy. So like if I go left there, that would be a break. So if I go all the way up and then go across to there and then down, but then that won't work because that's broken if that's the case. So maybe down and then in like that or something. No. Hint. Yeah? What? Give me a hint. Go on. I'm always open to hints. I'm trying to look at it as like a reflection. So if I go left, that's going to be where there's a gap. The right one needs to be turned to match the left one, so where it's broken, there cannot be crossed. Yeah, so basically, like where I am at the bottom, if I go left, that would be where the break is on the pattern on the right, yeah? Because it's almost like if if it was a whole thing and you cut it in half. No. See, I was looking at it like it's like something that's cut down the middle, and then the left and right are 2 pieces of a hole that have been cut in half. So if that's the case, that would mean that this where I'm moving the dot now would be the opposite of the one on the right hand side. Do you not think that then? The right one needs to be turned counterclockwise so that the start and end match. Okay. In which case, that means going up is the break. Right, okay, so I've got to turn my head on the side now then. So if I go all the way along the bottom, and then I go up, then you need to see where the broken bits are. Yeah, so if I go up one, so this would be the break again. So I can't go that far up, so I'd have to go in there. And then just up. No? Hey Katie, how are you? Thank you for dropping by. Trying to work out this puzzle at the moment. Shadow seems to be under the impression that it's like flipped. I think somehow you also need to do something with the dark and white things. Yes, that's the thing, is figuring out what. What do we do with the dark and the light things? Right, okay, I'm turning my head to the right. Also, mind there are these two symbols. I'm wondering if there's somehow I've got to do... Because I can make that shape. That one is fine. I'm well, thanks. I'm awful at puzzle games. Don't know if I'll be any help. Just having you here is enough. It's nice having you guys here. Having somebody to talk to and having a bit of support is always appreciated. And if you can help solve the puzzles as well, that's a bonus. See, that can be the long one that's on the bottom on the right hand side. But then how do I make the T-shaped one? I mean, I can make a T like that, but I can't have it because obviously the whole thing is connected to one line, isn't it? I can cheerlead with the best of them. That's what I need, yes. Yeah. Cheerleaders are good. So while you're doing your housework, you can how do you make tea? Hot cup of water and a bag. Yeah, that took me a second. I was like, what are you talking about? The T is in, I was talking about the letter T, yeah. Very good, very good. You're a bit too quick for me sometimes, Jared. I have to stop and think what you're trying to say sometimes. Okay, so if we're assuming that I need to go along the bottom because the bottom is the left-hand path going upwards on the right-hand puzzle, if you are following that, if that makes sense. We go all the way down to the bottom end, and then we would go up 1. If we went up 2, that would then be, that's basically the break would be about here where I'm wiggling the dot at the moment. So I'd need to go across there. But then what do we do from there? That's the thing. It's all well and good getting to this point. I can't see like a pattern at the moment. Unless it's something like go back on yourself. And there... this isn't going to work, is it? I was thinking like if I'd made the T shape, but I've still got to get back to the end point. Because the thing is, like, those 3 would be in the T, in the top of the T, but then if you went down to there, like, these ones would be on the outside of it. Not gonna lie, this game makes me feel stupid. Yeah, don't worry, you're in good company. I'm the same. I wasn't anticipating a lot of these puzzles to be quite as tricky as they are, but I have a theory. I feel that maybe, you know, generally you always feel like, okay, I have a path, so do I go left or right? And a lot of the time you instinctively go right. I'm wondering whether this game is flipped, in that the puzzles maybe going to the left hand side are slightly easier, and going right, we've gone the harder route. So it was like going round anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, as you guys say, rather than traditionally clockwise. I'm wondering if I've gone the wrong way round the island, and that's why these puzzles are a bit trickier. I might be wrong. It might just be that they're tricky puzzles and I'm a doofus, but Hmm. I think it's very brave of you to play puzzle games live. I would panic every time I came upon a puzzle in God of War because I didn't. So wait for the next bit with bated breath. So anybody got any ideas? Or should we leave this one and come back? Because we've got plenty of other stuff to look at. So if nobody's got any ideas, I don't want to just be sat here staring at this puzzle for ages. What's the general consensus, guys? Huh. I didn't even think about doing this. No clue, sorry. I have less than no idea what the game is about, so yeah, maybe come back. Well, basically, okay, so the game is about we don't know. We are an unknown person on a mysterious island. We don't know how we've got here. And the island is filled with ruins and lots of these puzzles that open doorways and activate mechanisms. There are lasers. We've discovered a couple of lasers that are all pointing towards the centre of the island. There seem to be several of them spread out across the island. Once they're all activated, they're going to do something, but again, we don't know what yet. So it's almost like it's a journey of self-discovery of, you know, we are trying to work out who we are and why we're here, and we're also trying to work out what the island is all about. So it's everything in this game is shrouded in mystery. For once, I have no idea yet for how this is done. I mean, I have a slight idea for the left one, but I think it's two puzzles, not one. So you don't think... So you think they put them next to each other to trick us? In some way? It's never a case of just getting from one point to the other. It's always, you've got to do it like a certain way round. I mean, the T, you could, I suppose... But then we struggle when we get to that bit. And we can't do it on an angle like it is in the block, because you can't make the lines like on an angle. We can't do diagonals. Alright, do you know what? Executive decision. We'll come back to that one. This seems to all be related to this upper part as well, though. So by doing that, it's going to do something here, which is going to activate some kind of mechanism, which is allowing us to get up there. So let's see if we have any more joy where the church is. I just want to see if there's anything here. No. Okay, so... Big important meeting at work, I'll probably lurk on my phone. Okay, man, that's cool. That's not a problem. Thank you very much for dropping by, and if you lurk, then it'll be nice to have you there in the background. You're like a guardian angel watching over us. Okay, so we have some, like a construction site. Oh, and there's a door. That's on my business card. Yeah. Okay, I can't interact with this. Okay, so what else do we have? We have this and another door. And I assume professional guardian angel. I like it. Ah, okay, there's a puzzle here. Oh, okay, it's another dual one. And then we have this sort of turntable. I was saying to those of you that didn't see this last time, or maybe haven't caught the video of it, it sort of reminded me of like Thomas the Tank Engine with a turntable at the end. Right, okay. So we have a dual one and we have a singular one. So now, is this the simple shield the white dots from the black dots one? Or is it something else? Hey sis, how you doing? El Jacko, thank you for joining. No, you didn't miss much, El Jacko. We were trying to solve a puzzle that nobody could really figure out, so we gave up and decided to come and have a look at the stuff around by the church. Right, there are two ways around this one. Look, there's two beginnings. Finally can chat. Yeah, it's cool. There are two ways around this. But you can't do it. We've got to make a choice, like either to go top or bottom sort of thing. It's not, now, is there I'm wondering whether this in any way... Can I do anything with this one? Is this going to be, you have to cross all the black dots? Possible. No, that won't work. What about up to there? Yay! I did one, guys! I solved a puzzle! All on my own! Okay, so we've got to get both of them done, though, in order for it to work. Thank you. Wait, are you waving and smiling because you're saying hi back to Katie, or are you cheering me on because I got the puzzle? Right, so what's the... I wonder if this is the same as... Even though the grid's different on the right, whether the route is the same. Both, I guess. Fair enough. Okay, so if we go... So that would be across 1, 2, 3. Then up 1, 2, 3. Then it would be across to the right. And down 1. Cross. Down. No, because then I can't go across again. But I can't do it that way round either. What about this way round? So up, in, up, Ah! It has a mind of its own, this thing, sometimes. So we've made like the stairs sort of thing. Then we go back on ourselves. Then up. No, that can't be right. Because it's going to go past the... No. Okay, what about from this side then? So 3... Then that way. With this, will I make, if I make my way all the way round, just like... Anybody got any ideas? Because I was thinking that maybe this pattern on the right was a way of giving us a clue, but I'm not... Because that's two squares put together, the total amount there is more than there is here. I mean, I could try that way, I suppose. So up 3, and then it'd be like this. But then it doesn't, that bit doesn't work, because I can't go to the left. You didn't see what I was doing. Struggling. Struggling to try and work out this puzzle is what I was doing. What about... Okay, it's a shame you can't start at the end and work your way back. That might be simpler. I don't know if I have to copy the green one or not. I'm not sure whether it's a case of copying it or whether it's a case of... that's what you had to do. Hooray! Okay, so we have this. Oh, what is that doing? Made something happen. Okay, so we have the door open. Right. Wow, there's lots of stuff in here. There's another one there. Ah, and that's our, like, shortcut. In the last video, when we first got here, I came down these stairs and saw this door. So we've got another route around the island now. Okay, so we've opened some doors. We have machinery. And we're going to have to probably activate like a lift or something to get up there. Because we can't jump or anything. There is no action control as such. Right, is this just a case of... No, it's not just a case of cover the dots. Right, okay. So it's not just go through the dot. It's not just go around the shape. But then when I try and go round both, it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, that did something. Okay, that's weird. What did I do? What did I do? I'm not actually sure what I did there to activate that. I'm just going to try some different routes and just see if one of them sticks. It's a good way of solving puzzles, isn't it? Just try lots of combinations of things. I'm assuming that I have to ignore the dots because I didn't go through the dot before and it worked. Maybe not. Maybe this one's different. It is odd, isn't it? Very, very odd. Okay, what about... Because it's weird, because the first one was like, I didn't touch the dot. Right, is there anything to do with... Right, so we've got four boxes. One has got that strange shape in. Has it got anything to do with, like, the environment? Like, it's a very odd window, that. Because I'm just looking at the positioning, look, because you've got, like, the pattern, not the pattern, but, like, the what do you call it? Like, reflection, like the sun and stuff. The shadow. There we go. Shadow. Name's right in front of me and I couldn't work it out. But then you've still got this one down here as well. And I don't know what that did. What is it doing? Because it's doing something. Oh, this is weird that I've got... Oh man, this is tricky because it's really far away. Yeah, Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, guys, but it's working. Is it isolating the yellow ones or something? So fiddly because it's so far up. Getting the cursor in the right place is quite tricky, you know? This one is very odd. Yeah, it is very odd. Messing with the formula. Yep. Because, I mean, if you look at the patterns that I've created on the first three, they're all different. It's not like there's a common thread running through them. The only thing that seems to be common is the yellow dots seem to be, like, isolated. Oh, there we go. Oh man, it's got smaller now. That's even harder to see. Doesn't help as well when you've got colour blindness, trying to discern these small colours from a distance. It's quite tricky, you know. Because there's no zoom button, so you can't zoom in. I feel as though you're cheating the system and should not be doing this yet. With each one, you're letting only one touch the green, the rest are covered. Maybe that's the gimmick. Maybe. I don't know if it's cheating the system though, Shadow, because I feel that if we weren't allowed to do this yet, it wouldn't let us do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was, you weren't supposed to be able to do this puzzle, that we would be unable to do this puzzle. Like, it wouldn't activate. It would do that. What I'm doing now. Like, it wouldn't take. I'm not going to lie though, it's getting harder, obviously, the further away I am, the trickier it is. So maybe being up on that catwalk would be simpler. Although, is it... Okay, so we've got statues up here and shadows. Or outlines, should I say. Is that related in any way? Because I know that there's like environmental puzzle solving, like we did with the forest, with the branches. Is there something to do with the people? Probably not. That might be a red herring. But I do wonder whether maybe this is the only way to get up there, is to do this puzzle. Anybody got any thoughts on this at all? Hello? Can somebody tell me as well whether there's any kind of delay with the comments and things like that? Could you go back to the other one for a minute, the closer one I mean? This one. Is this the one you're talking about? There's a slight delay, but only slight. It's not like huge. So I tried to set it so that there was less of a gap between like interactions, if you know what I mean. It's not too long a gap. Okay, that's good. I wasn't sure because obviously there's been some delay between me saying stuff or asking questions and actually getting any response, so I didn't know whether it was because of that. So these are the puzzles you wanted to look at, are they, Jack? Because are you thinking maybe it's somehow linked to those above? I mean, I'm looking to see if there's any... I mean, that is... No, it's not the same though. It's similar. But it's not the same. With that puzzle, each time you made a path, one of the dots lit up. With this one, you mean? Hey! You made it! Going alright, yeah? We've solved a few puzzles already. And I managed to solve a few on my own. I'm very proud of myself. But now we're stuck again. So you mean this one, El Jaco, yeah? You like how they light up. That's interesting. One of them was white and the other ones were red. See, why does that one turn white? Now that one turns white. Now the bottom one does. Trying a new section. Well, kind of. This is the church that was across from the river. I managed to get the doors open and get inside. And so now we're... See, that's interesting. They didn't turn white, those ones. Yeah, I managed to get inside the church, and I'm trying to work out now the puzzles that are in the church. There's some mechanisms and stuff in here, because they keep making noises, but no idea what they are. Is it a specific order, perhaps? Possibly. I mean, we could try doing it a different way round. Oh. No, that didn't work. See, the problem is that clearly that one needs to be covered up, but if I go that way round, I can't. Unless I go... See, and then I can't do that one. But then that one doesn't need to be. What I noticed was when you did a different path, the starting white one changed. If you do it without touching the dots for a moment, okay, so like that was the first one, yeah? And then it's the bottom one. But how do I... Unless I go... I don't know how to do this without... See, those two are red that time. Start at the bottom one somehow. So like that. Then what? Go to this one. And then that one. And then that one. No. I can't remember which path made the bottom one light up. Right, let's try... Okay, so if I just go like this... That's the bottom one. That's also the bottom one. And that's also the bottom one. So then if I go just through the bottom one... That didn't light any up. So now, none of the others are going... are changing colour. Interesting. This is confusing. I thought I was onto something. I did as well, but now it doesn't, like, seem to do any more. Ah, so going through that one makes that one light up. And going through the top one makes that one light up. That makes the bottom one light up. That makes that one lighter. What was the dot? What? Where was the dots on the first puzzle? Okay, on the first one, it was here. It was literally in that, like, in that corner. And as you can see, the path around this one went nowhere near it. It literally just went round this shape here. So it was just that and up. But I can't do the same on this one. Oh, now the top one lights up. I am really at a loss with this. I'm not gonna lie. See, that's weird as well, because that one, that goes through every dot, all the way round, and ends up back at the end again, but somehow that's not correct. Neither's that way. There's sort of not really much in the way of other ways that I can go around it. It's odd as well how sometimes it lights up and other times it doesn't. Like, what determines that, you know? Before, when you did it, each lit up in sequence and you went through them 0, then 1, then 2, etc. So which one is 0? I don't know which one we're counting as 0, that's the problem. Zero meaning don't go through any. So don't go through any. Top. Go through top. That one. Go through that one. I mean, it changes it, but it's not like solving it, you know? Well, that idea didn't work. No, but, I mean, by going through the different ones, it changes the dots. So it's, something has happened, like something is happening, because then when you go through multiples, it doesn't do anything. It's only when you go through one at a time that it seems to actually make a difference. Try doing through none, then the first lit up, then the first and second. That's what you did the first time. Okay, so none. Oh. Yay! Okay, we did that one. Oh. Hooray! Okay, we're getting towards the end now. That was easy. Why is it some of them are so simple and other ones have you pulling your hair out? Any ideas, anybody? Thoughts on what I could do to ensure that I do this one? Cover all but one. Okay. What's the best way to do that then? No, that's leaving 2. That's leaving 2. Ah! And then that goes through all of them again. So how am I meant to do that then? There doesn't seem to be a way to not, like, to get... Because you just run into, like, dead ends and overlap on yourself. Doing great, Dom. Sorry, I'm simultaneously trying to beat the Sekiro final boss. What? Oh my god! You're insane! I mean, I obviously don't know what the final boss is, but I imagine it's something difficult because it's a FromSoft game, and you are doing that and also trying to watch me at the same time. Oh, I got through. I went through all of them then, apart from one, and it didn't work. Jack, this idea of yours is not tenable. It's not actually doing anything. Yes, but think how great you'll feel when you actually do it. When you actually overcome it, it will be such a feeling of elation. You'll be really, really happy with yourself. Wow, okay. So there you go, see? Close. It's literally what you did for the rest of them. Try doing the sequence thing again. Okay. What if I never beat him? You will beat him. I have faith in your gaming ability. I believe that you will do it. See, it's weird how sometimes they go white and other times they don't. Like, what determines whether they go white or not, you know? I'm really at a loss as to work that out, like how things trigger them. Seems a little odd that the game would throw a curveball at the end of a puzzle by changing the gimmick. Yeah, I know. Because, like, you look now, I mean, like, look, they're all flashing. I mean, I'm trying to think of other routes around that I haven't taken to try and solve the puzzle. Just trying to remember all the different sort of permutations that I've gone through. Oh, I've done that one. Anybody got any ideas? Anyone want to chime in with some thoughts? Yes, indeed. It's very odd, isn't it? It's like, get so far and then it just decides, nope. You've had enough for one day. You solved all those puzzles in a row. You're not getting any more. Hey, welcome back. See if you can help us solve this puzzle. I still have zero clue how these puzzles actually work. I'm just kind of winging it, you know. So don't be sorry, Katie. It's fine. I'm trying to make sense of it, and I'm trying to work out the logic, but every time I think I've got a handle on the logic, it seems to change things. It's a bit like that, if any of you are familiar with the Roddy Piper quote about, what was it he says? Every time you think you have all the answers, I change the questions. Well, this is the thing. Do you have to cover all the little red spots? See, in some of the puzzles, yes. In some of them, no. So like there, look, I did cover them all, but it didn't actually do anything. But then there's other times where some of them go white. So we've been working on a pattern system that maybe you have to cover the white ones and not like all of them. But it doesn't always seem to take. Which is really irritating. It's annoying as well because this is the final one in this sequence, so it's going to do something. It's not even like, you know, if you section off part of the square that it's something to do with that. There is some kind of rhyme and reason to this, but it's just working out what that rhyme and reason is. Quite, yeah, to put it quite plainly. It's not even that. It's not even like isolate the little thing there. Shadow, are you still around? Have you got any ideas? Or has this one got you baffled as well? Yeah, he was really good last time. What if you do the same pattern as the other one, but move the spot where you can go up to the furthest right section? Okay. So, across and up. So go, actually, is that what you meant? Move the spot where you go up to the furthest right. So go all the way across to the right and do it like that. Is that what you mean? Yay, there we go. Just moved it, so instead of one block, it made a 2-block gap instead. Okay, so that's good. Thank you, Jared, because you gave me a different way of looking at it there, so that helped. That was good. Thank you. Right, now how do I get down? Why can't I get off now? Woohoo! Wait. Oh, wait. Is that what this thing does? Can I get it from here? Time to take some fall damage. Oh no, look, it's moving this. Okay, so we have birds up here. I think the triangle one controls the other side. Yeah, I think you're right. Lots of creepy bird statues. There's a person down there. Right. Now we're up to here where we started doing these puzzles. Okay, so there's a screen here as well. And I'm assuming this will become like steps maybe, or a ramp. It will lower down. So we got these ones we've done already. We still have several in that chain. And we've also got these, which are going to possibly just move all that over there. Is that maybe what that's for? Yeah. It makes one go up and the other one go down. I wonder if there's a way to have them both. There probably isn't. Yeah, it's probably that's probably all it's for then. It's just to control that from up here. Although there is another panel there, but that's going to probably be connected to these. Why have the statues left, like, imprints on the wall? Okay, guys. So a few more of these then. So this one's obviously, we can see it a bit closer up now, which is good. So let's see if they're simple to solve. Why is that one flashing? Okay, now that one's flashing. It's interesting how some of the red ones turn white. What does it mean? Looking at just trying to get different routes round, to be honest. I think all the green ones need to be the same bubble as the white triangle thing. So like that, so they're all sort of contained, but also that I can reach the end. The red and green are going white. Yeah, I know. It's just a case of why is that? It's interesting that there's blank squares as well, because there aren't any in these other puzzles. Oh no, that one had blanks. Wait, I'm wondering if there's like a... Is there a pattern to this, is it? Because this one goes up, right, That one goes up, right, down, right, up. Up, right, down, right, up. Right, up. White triangle only cancels one red. Thing is, it made it go green. The green go white that time. Anybody think that maybe I was on the right track with my idea with the pattern forming, or am I just throwing ideas out there and not really having much to go on? I'm just looking at how it just seems to be, because like number 2 and number 4 also seem to have a similarity in that you've got the dip in the middle, and that one's just like deeper than that one, but there's still a dip there. And then that one, these, like that starts off as it's the simplest with the less squares, like that, up, right, and then that one's up, right, but then it goes down, then across, then up. I'm just wondering whether it's a continuation of the pattern as the grids get bigger. Would it be... oh, maybe it would be down then up then. No, maybe not. It might not be any form of pattern whatsoever. Good idea, that's happened before. Yeah, exactly. There's been sort of kind of repetition in some of the patterns. So it would be, okay, so it would be, right, let's have a look then. Okay, so right one, up one, left one, up one, right one, up two, right one, down three, right one, down one, right one, up two, left, one up, yes, nice one. Nicely done, Jared. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, 'cause it's separated the reds off into their own little sections, hasn't it? Cool. That's only one blank and one red alongside the green. Yeah, it separated them all off. So you've got all the greens and the weird little symbol, and then it sort of turned that other red off at the bottom. So is it similar? How does this one work then? So, so all the greens need to be drawn round. Yeah, it looks that way, yeah. But then that green is now in the section with... See, I thought I was onto something with that there for a minute. Unless it's all the way up, then that way, then like that, like that. So that does that job of cordoning them off. But then you have the one red left again. And then it's the same that way. There's a red left in amongst all the other bits. Up, right 2, up 1, left 2, up 2, right 1, down 1, right 2, down to... I think it might be that there's a tolerance for one coloured square in the bigger bunch. Yeah, yeah, because like in that would only leave the green one. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Seems to be drawing more around the red than green. Mm-hmm. Okay, that worked out. Oh wow, there's loads. Oh, and there's also what? Why have they now introduced different colours? That's not fair. You can't just suddenly introduce new colours into the mix. Okay. So up 3, right 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right 1, up 1. See, because I was trying... yeah, thank you, but I was trying to think that I had to cordon off... Although it's the same difference, isn't it? That one colour and the symbol can be in the boxes with the reds, whereas I've been looking at it trying to isolate all of them. Is it possible that the colour there's more of is what you concentrate on? Yeah, they're introducing more colours to mess with you. Yeah, they're doing a good job of that. They're definitely messing with me. So now we only have 2. So it can't be as simple as that, surely. Just remember that you can have one extra colour in with the largest group of colours. So is it maybe this time it's... Finally, I'm able to watch when you're live. Hey man. Yeah, I'm good. It's nice to have you here. Well, that's the thing, because I went on later in the day, so it allowed things a little bit... It allowed things to be a bit more accessible for you guys across the pond, so... but yeah, I'm good. How are you doing today? You okay? And El Jacko says, I think the blues and greens also need to be cordoned off. So, from each other, you mean? You think the blues and greens need to be cordoned off from each other? Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, you know, like I said, I wanted to make it a little bit more accessible for a bigger audience, you know? Balance it so that my peeps on this side of the world can come along, and also some of you guys across the pond can also join in as well. So it's cool to have you here. I'm grateful that you've taken some time out from whatever your plans are today to join me. Try one red with each section. So, like that. And I'm glad to have you here. Oh, throwing a bit of French into the mix now, are we? See, now, I mean, what am I doing wrong here? Because I've done cordoning the greens off on their own. And the same with blue. And then I've tried getting rid of the reds. And I've tried doing it with the reds and the symbol. So close. Somehow isolate the symbol from other colours. No, that's not. Oh man, I get the feeling like you've all worked this out now, and I'm the one that's like late to the party here. And I'm just being really dense and not seeing something that's probably really obvious. And I'm gonna kick myself. How do I isolate? I don't know how I'm supposed to isolate that, because you can't get it on all sides. Oh, thank you, Katie. I'm glad it's not just me then. Because there's no way to go all the way around it. Isolate the symbol with one of each colour. Like that sort of thing. I'm still dying over and over in Sekiro. The white symbol removes one other colour from the grouping. You have... Oh, that went quickly. You have to draw a line that separates colours... Separates the colours. The white colour allows you to... something. Wonder what it means when the colours flash, because when you tried to isolate the symbol, only two flashed. That came from... Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, Brom. So I have to draw a line that separates the colours. I'm so close. Oh man! Hey! Victoire! I did it! Are you all so proud of me? Thank you. Now the question though, oh, now it's done another one. Hooray. Good job. I was still lost on that. Yep. Oh. Okay, we got some other people join the party. Hey. Hey HP Zane, yes I did take my time, you're right, and hi Jamie, thank you Zoe, and yes well done, AJ is watching, hey cool, thank you. Hi AJ, hope you're doing okay, happy Easter. Right, so this time we start in the middle guys, and we have dots, we have reds, we have greens, we have black squares, and we have the symbol. So there's a lot going on in this one. Oh. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So all the red in one, all the green in another. That's my guess here. AJ says don't touch the dots. Great work, Dom. Thank you, Katie. Okay, so let's try the first one. So we'll try Jared's. All the red in one, all the green in another. It's figuring out which way round. Okay, I've got to run. Thanks for the great stream. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. I don't know how great it was. I mean, it's been entertaining with the comedy, with the chat and stuff, but but thank you for joining me, Katie. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll catch you later on if you're doing Horizon. I mean, that's all the red in one bar one green. It's the problem here is because I'm in the center, there's always going to be one green. Like that. Well, that didn't do it. That separated. That was all the... What about... Try 3 red. Because it's always one red that dims. Hey, there we go. I did it. It was, as you, what I saw there. Do the spots in the ground count as a separate colour? Spots in the ground. Oh yes, it looked like it, but it looked like what I sort of thought in my head when I started doing it was that trying to include the symbol in with where the reds were. That was purely my thought process when I was trying to work out the pattern, because then that way it also isolated the greens, as you'd suggested, Jared, as well. Right, so... Oh, now this has been turned on. Okay, so this time we've just got black and white spots and the symbol. We've also got 3 possible end places, and we've also got 2 possible beginnings. Just to, you know, just to make it even more complicated. Right, I wonder if this is one of those you can't go through the black spots ones, because we've had one of them before. The little symbol is still there. I think it's the same concept as before. Yeah, I agree. So it's a case of what? All the blacks and all the whites? But then it's, where do I start from? I'm assuming... See, I can't start from here though, because it's going to cut one off. No, because then I just end up. So if I have got to cover the spots up, see the problem there is that though, is that bit not being covered. Well, it's giving your brains all a workout anyway, isn't it, this? Oh man, I thought that was it then. I sort of went round everything. Actually, no, I didn't. I feel like maybe this one is the only one. Good practice for going back to school tomorrow. Yes, it is. Get your brain working again after 2 weeks off. So that isolates those ones. And that from that. It's this one as well down here though. Because that's then in with the white. That's the problem. And also then how do you get, you can't get both of them. But trying a different way round. See, different way round wouldn't work though, because it's got to go through that dot to start with. Unless it doesn't. Maybe it's not the dot at all. And if you go through some of the dots, it's fine, but you don't have to go through the dots. Start from the bottom left corner. You are more likely to cover everything from there. If I don't have to go through all the dots, then yeah, you're right. If I do have to go through the dots, then I'm not going to be able to. Okay. Any thoughts, people? Any ideas for this one? Because at the moment I'm drawing a blank. Because we want to, I mean, looking at the time, I'm probably going to wrap this up very soon, so it'd be nice if we can finish this off on a high note and actually get this puzzle completed. I can't believe how long this whole little section's taken us though. It just goes to show how hard this game is. This is not for the faint of heart, this, is it? So I'll give you all a second in order to try and see if you can come up with an idea. Start from top hole. So the one that's got 2 black at the top and 2 white at the bottom. Is that the one you mean? Okay. And then what? So I'm there. So where am I going now? Well, that one didn't work. I don't know if that's what you were thinking. Trying to create as much sort of division as I can between the black squares and the white squares. So, anybody still here? Okay, so from the top hole, 3 left. 1, 2, 3. 1 up. 1 right. No, that's left. 1 right. 1 up. 4 right. 1, 2, 3. All the way down to the bottom and then right to the edge. I'm just guessing here. I'm still here, trying to write it first. Okay. What about you, Silent? Have you got any ideas? Any thoughts as to what we might be having to do here? Because I am completely baffled by this one. I mean, it seems like it's similar to the other puzzles, but it's just working out the split between what we're trying to divide off from what, you know? This is where I'm struggling. I'm terrible at puzzles. Okay. This is so annoying because although the others have taken a little while, we've managed to sort of get through them. It's just figuring it out. Here goes, I hope. Okay, top hole. Yep. And then we go where? Left 1, up 2, right 2, yep, and then down maybe, is it? Down 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. Okay. And then I imagine it'll be down again. At least once, or at least twice even. Okay, down 4. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Left 1. Down 3. Left 3. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 1. Down 3. 1, 2, 3. Left 1, 2, 3. Okay. Up 2. Left 1. Down 1. Left 1. Okay, and then up. Am I going up, like isolating those ones like that, or am I skipping them altogether? Oh, okay. So down 1. Right. And then left. Left, then up to the top left, but you need to cover that dot on the floor. You mean that one? Oh, so you were working more on the... Were you working more on the basis of covering all the dots up rather than separating the things off? Well, unfortunately, that didn't work. Thanks for streaming. I'll watch the rest later tonight. Okay, man. Well, I'm going to be finishing off in a few minutes anyway. I'm going to try and see if we can crack this one, and then I'll be finishing. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here, man. So I will catch you later. Oh. This is so frustrating. Shame we can't voice the instructions. Yeah, I know. It would be cool, wouldn't it? Where are your starting options again? Okay, so the starting options are here, between the four. Here, where there's one black, one white, and a dot. And in the bottom left corner, where there are 2 dots. And we also have 3 potential finishing points as well, which is in the top left, the top right, and the bottom right. But with no indication as to which one to start with and which one to finish with. Oh, I thought maybe I did it then, just like by accident. Okay. Actually, it'd have to go up, then down, wouldn't it? You need to divide black and white, yeah. It's just working out how to divide them is the issue. I'm not sure if the dots on the floor count as a different colour like the other puzzles. I mean, the thing is, certainly, obviously, with this one, you have to go through the dots. See, then that... Okay. Anybody got any thoughts? I'm stumped. Now that dot up there lit up when I did that way round. It's it's hard when it sort of switches. I mean, if it was just the same as before, it wouldn't have been so bad. But it's the fact that it switches up the colours and things like that. We've got used to doing it a certain way and then it changes. Okay, hold on. Okay, yep, I'm holding on. From the second to the Alright, I think I might be onto something. From the second to the bottom starting location. So this... No, not that one. This one. Yeah. Left 2. Down 2. Right 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up 3. 1, 2, 3. Right 1. Okay, and then it'll be up. And then you're thinking like all the way up and like that or something. Okay, so up 4. Left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 2, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, up, left. Yay! That was the one! Well done, man. Thank you. But what did it do is the question. Ah. Turn this on. Okay. What's that noise? That was weird. What was that sound? It's sort of gone away now. That was simple enough. I just based it on a staircase. Okay, so we've now done all the puzzles up here. There's nothing else up here. It did, yeah. Sounded like footsteps. Something creepy about these statues. Now you can get back up and down without manipulating those 2 lifts. Yes, but why? Like, what? There's got to be more to this than meets the eye, you know? Oh, it's how you get... Ah, it's how you turn the laser on up there. But there's another one. Well said, Dumblebee. There's another one that's needed. So that, all of this whole section was to operate that over the other side. Or at the top, I should say. I don't see the point of being able to climb that. It just doesn't actually seem to do anything. Right, we can't do the whole puzzle because we haven't got this door open. In order to open that door, we need to complete the puzzle in the boathouse, because that's where this is going. That other wire goes down there into the river, across the other side of the river, and all the way down to the boathouse. So in order to be able to solve the puzzle, to activate the next laser, we actually have to solve the stuff in the boathouse. Oh, I was really hoping that we'd get to, like, activate another laser this time round, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to, guys, because, I mean, we've been going for over 2 hours now. So I don't know whether, do you want me to carry on? Do you want me to see, do you want to help and see if we can solve the next bit, or should we call it and pick up from here next time? What's the general consensus? I'll go with the sort of the overall. Oh. Okay. What did that do? Oh, it's a lift. I activated a lift. I'm here until I get pulled away for work, so you do you. I mean, I've nothing better to do. I'd be fine with helping a bit more. Okay, that's cool. Okay, like, well, if you guys are happy to stick around a little bit longer, then I'm happy to sort of carry on a little bit more then. I didn't know whether people were just getting a bit, like, you know... I don't know how this comes across on the other end, you see, from the end of you guys watching it, whether it's compelling or what. I mean, I suppose it must be, because you're still here, but I don't want to run the risk of, like, boring people and stuff, you know? Okay, so we have a lift now. Right, so we have our boathouse puzzles. So these are the ones that we were stuck on before. So in order to be able to get up there, we need to activate something. I'll be here in between putting the kids to bed. Oh, okay, cool. Right, okay, so we have these two puzzles. This is where the whole episode began. It was coming down here and finding these. So, yeah. So we have, I mean, is this, now we've done those other things, is it gonna be like the whole separation thing? Not like that. Not like round in circles. Oh, no, it's not. It's not as straightforward as I was hoping it was going to be. No, I thought maybe sort of like dividing it up, just literally going like that. Because I mean, it is pretty much, if you look at it on an angle, this is a symmetrical, almost like a symmetrical pattern, isn't it? It's like a mirror image. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Left 1. Down 2. Left 2. Down 1. Yeah. Left 2. Up 2. Oh, okay. So basically what you've suggested was what I just did. We were on the same track there, man. Our brains were working in the same way. But unfortunately, we were both wrong. What else could it be? Is it a mirror image of the green puzzle? Well, this was what, when we started the episode, this was what we were trying to work it based on. But Shadow seemed to be under the impression that it was a mirror image, but not a mirror image. That it was almost like a flipped image. So where I was going, okay, so if I go to the left, that's where the brake is, and he was like, no, 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 like the brake is up. So like it had been flipped and twisted. But then I don't understand what the relevance of these pieces is as well. Unless that is purely just these things have to be separated or something. But that seems a bit too straightforward. So I don't know. I don't know if they're related to each other in any way at all, or if they're just there. Having them side by side is kind of to throw you off the track a little bit. It's possible that they're connected, but I don't know. So, any thoughts, anybody? Let's see, let's get some ideas from people, shall we? I mean, I wonder if it's a shape of some kind, but I'm not really sure what shape. I mean, it could be a completely different set of rules now as to what the other ones are. It may be nothing to do with the puzzles that we did on the other side of the river. This is the problem. The whites are 2 times 5, the T shape has 5 dots, the blacks are 2 times 3, and the L shape has 3. That's the only connection I see. Okay. Thanks for the input. This is definitely the first puzzle of this area. Yeah, I reckon it is. I think this is like, we have to forget everything we've done up until now and treat this as a completely separate entity. Okay, I think I have something. Yeah? Okay, go ahead. Can you start on the green one first? Yeah, I mean, you can do them in any order. Okay. Wait a minute, hold on a sec. Up 1. Left 2. Down 1. Left 3. Up 1. Right 2. Up 1. Right 3. Up 2. Left 1. Down 1. Left 4. Up 1. Right 2. Up 1. Left 2. Well, that solved it. I'm just trying to work out the logic behind it now. So 2 whites on their own, 2 whites and 2 blacks. 2 whites and 2 blacks, 2 whites, 2 blacks, 2... Ah, I see. Okay, yeah. I can see now what the 2 whites are separated on each side. Each has the same colours of both dots. Yep. 2 and 2 in the middle. Mm-hmm. Very good. You have a very good brain for logic puzzles, Jared. Okay, what about this one then? I was wondering whether I could do something to like... Try it in mirror image. No, it's smaller. Can't do it in mirror image. Okay, what are you saying, Jared? Hold on. Up 3, right 1, down 2, right 1, down 1, right 1, Up 4. Right 1. Then you can fit a T and a 3 square in the shape you carve out. Oh, you can as well? Oh, yeah. So like the top 3 where you've got the break in the middle at the top. So that's the top part of the T, and then the bit going down it, and then underneath it. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, it is literally like working it out on a Tetris board. Clever. Very clever. Right. So now that's activated this. Good job, man. So, now we have a 3. So is this just a simple... Because, I mean, the thing is, you could just do that. Ah! Okay, I wasn't expecting that to work like that. I was purely doing that for an example, to go, you could do it like this, but that actually did it. I smell a gimmick coming on. Suddenly, a wild gimmick appeared. Okay. So we have a 2, a 3, and a 4. And another one of them little symbols. But we can't make a 4 because, look, it's a 3 square. So this won't work with Tetris because there's a 4 block, but you couldn't fit unless you turned it into a square. The symbol will cancel out the 4. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it would have been a 4, but in a block. And then you've got 2 and a 3. Okay, this time we have 3 yellow squares. Yeah, no, it's fine. I worked that out because I realised that you couldn't go right 3 because we would have gone off the board. Okay, 3 yellow squares. Oh. Hey. Does that mean we have to do it again? Yep, every time we get it wrong, we got to restart. Just, you know, just to keep it interesting. Right, okay, HB Zane. Up 1. Straight across right. Straight up. No. Okay. Wait, What are you saying, Jared? So up to... Help if I was actually on there. So up to... Right 2... Up 1... Left 2... Up 1... Right 4. So how does that work then? I'm trying to work out though what the logic of that is. How does that white box needs to cancel something? Use it to cancel 1 yellow. Okay. Right. So now we've got a 4 and a 4. So we need to, so basically we need a 3 and a 3 then, do we? Alright, that's a 4 and a 3. Oh, yeah, so then that's cancelling all of it out and literally just doing that row. Okay. So now we have 2, an L shape, another 2 and a 1. So that just cancel all of them. Right 2, up 1, left 2, up 1, right 3, up 1. Oh, so you get, then that time that's just making all the shapes in the gaps. Man, I find this confusing because it seems to sort of change slightly. So now we have blocks with 2 in each on like diagonal. So you've got, okay, 6 blocks in total. The thing, we can't do diagonals unless oh, stop doing that. Would that work? We need to fulfill 2 of the 3. So would that do it? Because the thing is, you can't actually make those shapes because you would be like doubling back on yourself, and you can't do that. So those shapes aren't doable. One of them is pointing the other way. I think that's the one that needs to be cancelled. Which is why I thought like that way. Okay, let's see what's the solution, Jared. Okay, so up 4, right 2, down 1, left 1, down 1, right 2, up 1, right 1, up 1. Yes, but okay, no, I just want to try and see how that is. Is it because it's that's 2, that's 2, that's 2, same as that way, that way. Is it because of that? Like that it's the number of diagonals? Okay, no problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Press the 2 shapes together. Oh yeah, and then it's making it... Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, yeah, no, I understand that now. Right, what is... Okay, we go across here. It's a backwards Z. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 12. And the thing's up there. So is it just like that? And then it'll be those ones are all... No, because they have to be in the same section, don't they? Is that right? Have I got that right? They got to be in the same bit? No, down 1. Oh yeah, like that. So the bottom lot are all in the same... No. No, it's not that. So like this. No. Yes, there we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 6, 8, 10. Oh yeah, and then it cancelled out the last one. Right, so now it's moving our platform to where exactly? Oh, that. So now we can climb up the other side. How do we get down? We're stuck now. Oh, that's good, isn't it? how are you supposed to get off here? Because you can't jump or do anything. The game doesn't give you, like, move actions. Yeah, you're correct, we do. It appears, though, that the thing to control the gate goes over there. That, like, that panel there, if you see where the wire is, seems to go over to the other side. Unless I've got to try and do... No, I can't have to try and do that puzzle from this side, surely. That wouldn't make any sense. Hmm. I'm trying to remember how we did this one now. On the last terminal, as in, like, over here, you mean? Excuse me. So on this one. So down... Can you say that again, sorry, because the chat's moved up and I can't sort of see now. Ah, you are correct. So, I get the impression that we've got to move it, we've got to complete the puzzle, and then we have to get on the ramp before it gets to the other side. Right, so what was the solution to this again? Like, It was that, wasn't it? Yay, I got on it. Just got to stay on it now. That was a bit tricky, having to do that. Okay, so we're on the other side now. So now across here. Right, now we have our open gate. So we've got a whole bank of screens here. Couple here, and one there. That one seems to operate... What does that drop down, or is that the one that we need? And are all these for something else? Or not? No. Right, so we need to complete all of these in order to activate these, which will then set the power. So what does this one do? I wonder. Okay. I'm not really sure what I did there, to be honest. I was just kind of trying different pattern routes. And that sort of worked out. So, yeah, that worked, that first one. So we now need to work out the next one. Like that. Yeah. Because it turned that sun off, or whatever it is, so now you've got two in a line. You did the same thing as you've been doing before, isolating one shape with the symbol. Yeah. Okay, so this one... Oh, I guess you didn't. Cut them ones off from it. Maybe. Is it like the twos one, like before? It would be, wouldn't it? Because you got 2 and 2, and then although there's 5 in the middle, the weird shape is going to eliminate one of the others. Yeah. So... So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 purples and 5 orange suns. So we need to get rid of one of them. Like this, maybe? Each section needs a purple and an orange. So that's got 1 and 1, 1 and 1. So one of those will be... Yeah, one of them will be deleted. So like that then. Yeah. Because that orange would have been taken away. Or that orange would have been taken away. Oh, this has got 2 coloured thingamybobs. So one to get rid of one and one to get rid of the other. Like that. Yes. Because then that destroys that one and that destroys that one. Okay, so there are 3, 6, 9. So I imagine that this is going to be pairings of 2 again. So like that, and then that, and then that. Because then the thing will take away 1 at the beginning. No? Oh no, that way round. No. Up 2. Right 1. Up 1. Right 2. Down 3. Right 1. Up 4. No. Try going across the bottom. What, just like that? No. I do think it's definitely a case of trying to deduct one though. That we are going to have to try and remove one from the equation here. Like, maybe... like that, because then they're in separate boxes. Yes, then they're in separate boxes. Split it into 2 3s and a 4, with the 4 having the symbol. No, well, it's done now. It was all in separate boxes. Is this one... these ones are stumping you a little bit, are they, Jared? I think it's sets of 2 every time. I think it's a way of... you've got to get them in sets of 2, like in their own separate little compartments where possible. So like that would be one compartment, and then that. Just trying to work out this bit now at the end. That and that, because then there'll be, the thing will take away one. Yeah. So yeah, so you got 2, 2, 2, and 2. Oh, now they've added in another element. Is it the same concept though? It's just different instead of, or is it a combination of the Tetris pieces and the oh man. Well, let's just go for it. So separate that into a separate box, and then like this, like this. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether that was going to work, to be honest, but it was the logic of the, say, 4 and 3, so it deducted the block that it was on, plus it took away the extra purple. So it's going to be the same one, the same sort of thing this time then, isn't it? No, wait, because now we've got... We just do that. No. Thought maybe we isolated the actual thing on its own this time. Get rid of that one. No. Like that way round or something. Any thoughts on this one, guys? Oh wait, like that. Split the purples into 2 groups. Now is this the same again? This one you have to get rid of the purple. So just the purple. Oh, what am I doing? So what, like 3? That's my uninformed guess. So how do we do that then? Like, sort of that or something? Yeah, like that or something. Okay, so get rid of all the purples this time. I'm assuming. So Well, we've got an N down there. So that would get rid of the purple in that. Oh no, wait. This won't do it, because it won't get rid of all of them. Three. Three. Three and three. So 3 down, 3 across, and 3 this way. So, yeah, because then that way that's isolated, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the last one, guys. We're getting close now. We're getting very close. Now you got to cancel out a shape, so that we've got 2 of everything, like two sets of purples. So 4 purples, but in 2 sets of 2, and then 2 sets of the 3 blocks. So that would be it. That would get rid of everything bar them 2 in the box, wouldn't it? Yeah. You can't let the little white block eat any of the purples. Right, so now we've got that down there's lit up, but then what does this do? Thank you! So it's this one. So what's the deal with this one? Oh wait, this is the same as the other thing from before with the 2, 2, 2s and 2s. What am I doing wrong here? These only have 1 piece instead of 2. So there's 6 of them. No. Down 3, left all the way, up 1, right, what? Down 3, left all the way, up 1, right all the way, up 1, left all the way. Oh, down 2 you mean? Okay, hold on, try that again. So down 2, left all the way, up 1, right all the way, up 1, left all the way. Nope. That's annoying. Down 3 was the right way to go. Yeah, you were right, Jack. You were right to say 3. Nice one. Nice one. Okay. So we've lit up both now. So where did that other one go? The other one goes up into here. Is that going to do something else afterwards? Because it looks like it maybe would do something with this here. Alright, well, let's not worry too much about that right this second. Let's go and do the thing that we were meant to be doing all along. The reason we've just done all those puzzles. And we'll see how tricky this last one is in order to operate the laser. Hopefully it won't be too hard. And then we'll call it, I think, after that, guys. Because we've been going for 3 hours and 5 minutes. This is the longest I've ever done this sort of thing ever. Wait, am I going the wrong... I'm going the wrong way. I can't believe that people have stuck around for this long. I'm very grateful, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, well, hopefully, you know, things will be better, like, with the other job. Okay, so we've got 2 and a 1 and a thing. And we have to end there. Can't be that simple, surely. No, it wasn't. Left 1, up 3, right 1, down 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, down 3. Oh yeah, because then it's all just the 2s. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I see. Oh, we got a quarry trophy. And here we go. Such a long-winded mechanism, this, isn't it? Takes its time starting up, and then now it's going to position it. See the little cogs going around. Is it going to go all the way around in a circle before it fires? Oh no, it fires out the other end. Okay. Right, so we now have 3 lasers converging over there. That's cool, the reflection of it as well. So we still have a windmill to go and explore. There's more ruins over there. And we've got a whole other bunch of the island. So this section's done. So we finished this area. There does not appear to be any more here that we can do. Yeah, woo! Go us, go team! Virtual high fives all round for everybody that's contributed towards all of this. I appreciate all of your input. This was truly a group effort, so round of applause, guys. Well done. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do before we finish, because I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to get in the boat. Thank you. Right, where should we go? So just pick somewhere and we'll just head there. Oh, it's not that simple. I'm the map, oh no, don't do that. How do I... I'm not really sure how to go, you know. How do I make this thing work then? Oh, like that. And that's the speed, is it? Oh, that's cool, look, you can see it moving on there. Wow, look, it's like shipwrecks and stuff over here. A castle up there. It destroyed something. Boat. Yeah, big boat, like maybe like a cruise ship or something. Jungle. A jetty there. Wow, look at this. This is so pretty, this game. So this brings us closer to the mountain. But this isn't where we're getting off. Oh no. Because I couldn't figure out how the boat works. So we're going halfway round the island. Interesting looking. Is that like, what is that, like paint? Or lava? Or what? Paint probably. Oh, that's cool. That's because we're coming to a stop. The bell's dinging. Now it's slowing down. Awesome. Oh, nice little touches. I'm very impressed. Evil layer. So that said evil laugh, not evil layer. Right, and then that will be... What will that be for? That's going into the water. What does this do? Oh, what did I do? This is a clever way of transportation whilst sticking with the theming... The... What? The theming of the game? Evil layer in the side of the mountain. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, I get you now. And yeah, it is a clever way of transportation, because yeah, it does fit the aesthetic and everything of the game. Right, I'm not really sure what I've done there. Goes down into the water, but I don't know what else it does. I tell you what, like, certain elements of this, like the sea and stuff, reminds me of Wind Waker. Like the cartoony aesthetic of it. And just like the way that the, you know, the white lines of the, like, reflections to show the waves and things are drawn. Agreed. Good, I'm glad it's not just me. Right, that goes into the rocks there somewhere. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Camouflage. I'm assuming they're shut and not that that's what they are. All in... It reminds me of the game Salt, but with meaningful puzzles. See, I don't know that game, unfortunately, so I can't really agree or disagree with you, so I will take your word for it. So we've got a tree with a box attached to it. That looks like a speaker or something. That, to me, with the mesh and stuff, it looks to me like it's going to be a speaker. I hope something like that happens soon, because we're still wandering this island blind, no idea of anything. Hey, you're still streaming. I'm having some foods at Mo, so I thought I'd check in. Yeah, I was going to stop, but everybody basically voted for me to carry on, because we were trying to complete a series of puzzles and activate a laser, and we were half there, and everybody was just like, keep going, we're happy to stick around, so that's why we're still here, Katie. And now we've just taken a boat ride to another part of the island. So there's like a temple up there. Yeah, did you beat the boss? Yay! Woohoo! Well done! Ooh. Okay. There's a beach towel. Beat him as soon as I turned off the stream, actually. Thought I would give it just one more try. I was curious if the food was a coping mechanism. Well done. I don't know. So basically, Kate, you're saying that, like, by turning off the stream, the distraction of my voice no longer affected your ability to beat the boss. Is that what you're saying, huh? Huh? It's like we stumbled on someone's little island getaway here with their sun lounger and their towels and stuff. So where is the person that that belongs to? I'd never accuse your dulcet tones of interfering with my get good ability. Aw, thanks. Okay, dead end. Awesome. So much stuff here. This game is rather big. What is up here then? What's this? Are we going to find the mysterious city of gold? Is that what this has all been leading up to? Ooh. Interesting looking building. Weird, there were some weird sounds here. This ain't El Dorado. Mmm. There's a weird noise. Can you hear that noise? I honestly don't know what world it's set in. It's a very odd game, like, in terms of what's going on here, though. Because we have no idea what's going on here. Ooh. Can you guys hear that weird sort of humming sort of sound? There's a tree surrounded by lots of screens with a miniature tree. Can I do anything? Everyone say hi to the humming of Cthulhu. Every video game these days turns into a Lovecraft story. Yeah. Seems that way. Okay, so what is the deal here? Is this going to be a case of, are we going to have to do something to the tree, like as in this tree, which in turn is going to do something to this tree, or at least to the board? Is that what's going to happen here, I wonder? To make the leaves fall. Yeah. Now the thing is, it's a case of working out, there's going to have to be a starting power supply somewhere to turn the first screen on. And it's clearly not in the building. Aha, there's another monolith. I really want to know what the significance of these is. Because at the moment we've got no clue as to what they do. Okay, guys, look, I think I'm going to call it here because this is just like getting into a completely new set of puzzles and areas and stuff. We're going to have to work out where the beginning of all this is and then figure out a whole new set of things to do. I think I'm going to knock this on the head. So we'll continue this next time, and hopefully we'll have as much sort of fun and interaction and also progress as we've had in this one. I feel very accomplished with what we've all done here today. We've all achieved great things together. Thank you very much. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And for those of you who are maybe watching this, well done to start with if you've managed to watch all 3.5 hours of this on my YouTube channel, because obviously it will be on there. But yeah, thank you if you have done. I appreciate it. And hopefully you can join us when we do this again next time, which will probably be... I'm trying to keep this to a fortnightly thing because it works around my arrangements with my daughter and stuff. So next weekend, not going to be able to do it because she's here. So it'll probably be the following weekend. But I'm very grateful for all of you for tuning in, those of you that have been and gone, and those of you that are still here. Thank you very much, and I will chat to you all next time. And just as a little plug, you know, just in case you haven't seen it, latest Kingdom Hearts video went up yesterday. Hasn't had a lot of views yet. Might have done by the time people watching this as a video have seen it, but if you haven't checked it out, go and have a look. It's really cool. And I'm not just saying that because it's my video. And anybody here on the stream that isn't aware of the other channels of people that have been supporting me today, Jared's channel, Games Done Slow and Bad, is very, very good. Lots of retro stuff. Jack, you'd like it because there's a lot of old school games. And also Katie, Take Your Time Gaming, very cool, chilled. Tiki, good fun, girl gamer, awesome. Yep, as everybody else is gone, they don't get a shout out. So what does this say? Thank you for the great stream. It's been fun time. So long as I'm not swamped by revision, I'll be sure to catch the next one. I'll be on time next time too. Cool. Alright guys, I'm going to say goodbye and I'm going to stop this. So thank you for joining me. And no problem, Katie. You're very welcome. And I will catch you on yours later. Right, take it easy guys. Bye bye.